I'm Krokos from Hanson Industrial-Peoria. Today we're going to talk about one of our Hanson HVS 3505 hot water units. It's 5 gallon a minute at 3,500 PSI. It's got a Honda motor on it. It's electric start with a 1-volt burner control and also diesel kerosene fire burner. The customer's stopping by today because they just bought it and they want to see what everything's really about.
Hey Bill, what do we get today?
Hey brother, I'm going to show you, man. Let's go ahead and do the walk around. We'll do the front panel first. Basically on the front panel on the top is a diesel fired burner and it's a horizontal coil. The horizontal coil will burn 20% less fuel than a vertical coil because it retains the heat more. So therefore it uses a smaller burner nozzle and you get higher heat rise. 140 to 145 degree heat rise guaranteed from your incoming water. This is your burner switch, your thermostat, your power meter, your nozzle tree. This unit uses all the same nozzle. I believe it's a number 5 for this 5 to 3,500. You have a choke, an electric start. This has a Honda motor on there. This unit also has a downstream chemical injector that goes off to a reel here with 100 feet of hose. We're going to demonstrate with a little bit of chemical. We're going to use a KO's Ultra HD, which I'm very fond of. This is a gasoline tank. This is a diesel tank. Don't mix them. The unit will probably run funny if you did. This is the pump, and this is the battery. And since it's on a skid, even though it's got a charging system, we always recommend if you're using a U1 battery, you plan on replacing it every year, year and a half. Here's a better picture of the high pressure reel. This will hold the 100 feet of this hose. This hose is rated for 6,000 PSI, so it'll hold all 100 feet of it. There's a lock on this side so the hose doesn't get pulled out, and then there's a lock down here so you can swivel this 360 degrees. For instance, go like that, you can rotate this to different directions. You can lock it once you lock it up. And this is a very, very nice reel that LANDA makes. Here's the better shot of the battery. This is using the GX630, which is a really got plenty of horsepower left over to give us what we need to do. This is the customer's deck system, which he really, really likes. We were able to mount the front to it, but to make sure everything's secure, we had to go ahead and put straps on the front and also the back for them. All these controls here actually are changed to have everything on the front side of the control panel. Now I call it the hot side. The hot side is where the muffler comes out. And if you notice, when you have to set up a trailer on any type of package, you're gonna make sure your exhaust is blowing away from you and make sure it's blowing away from anything that's plastic. Otherwise you will melt it. But here's the Honda motor again. This is the 120 volt generator that's applied here to give the burner all the power it needs. It actually runs at about 110, 115 volts so that we have enough power to run the burner consistently. Nice thing about that, say that thing went bad. Well, there's a plug on the end of it. You can run an extension cord and you can still get your burner to work to get your job done when you're done on the road. This is some of the safeties. This is a nice loader, pressure regulating so everything starts off nice and smooth. This is a float tank. The float tank on there will hold the water inside there to make sure that you can draw a suction if you wanted high pressure chemical. In this instance, they're using low pressure chemical downstream, but it also gives us a spot for winterizing the unit, and we'll do that at the end. So basically, we'll put the antifreeze inside there, and then we'll fill it up till we cycle the unit multiple times so the antifreeze comes out the end of the gun. Then we'll turn the unit off. And a 50-50 antifreeze is good to -20, so we want to make sure we do that, but we want to make sure we have de minimis loss going on the ground for environmental reasons, so we will collect everything in a 5-gallon bucket. We had to put a 90 out here because of the window right here. We didn't want any accidents, trying to connect the hose or breaking anything. These folks bought a very, very nice truck, and they told me that the truck is nicer than their house, but they're going to be living in this thing, working on it, so we want to make sure we gave them the best possible setup to last them the longest time. On the opposite side of that, water, separator, diesel, a fuel filter, or kerosene fuel filter. We like kerosene, it burns the cleanest. Diesel, if there's any bio in it, we kind of recommend you don't do that. Even the companies that build pumps, they shy away from that now too. So kerosene will always burn cleaner, and you'll have less maintenance. And on the other side, just kind of pictures and kind of shows the gas tank and everything else itself. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and fire this thing up and let the customer play. Quiet, pockets on, and soak it all up, let it sit, and then go ahead and turn the burner off, remove the oil now, and then rinse from the top down. pretty good job. See how this side looks really good? So there's a heat, so activated heat. Look at how that side is a little bit different.
Yeah.
It doesn't change anything quite a bit.
Okay, she's good.
Just got done doing the walk around, and then we did the operation of how the unit works. So these guys are all ready to set. Hey, thanks for the business.
Appreciate you, Bill.
If you want more content, like and subscribe.